Hello, welcome to another challenge video. I'm actually recording this intro a week after I've already done this challenge. It went okay. I'm probably going to be recording most of my challenges from now on, so I think I'm going to have some sort of steady stream of these challenge videos coming out. Anyway, you may see a pile of black cards in front of you. This is Black Sac. So this is a love child from Love Crayons, who has a YouTube channel. I will link them below. They piloted Black Sac in a Pauper qualifier ages ago to, was it top 8? Or like top 10? They got very close if they didn't top 8. Running Reaping the Graves main, and I thought it was pretty cool, and I wanted to do a video then, and I never got around to doing it. But now it's been popping back up a little bit because of StrataGames or Marsh Flats. They also have a YouTube channel in which they've also made a Mono Black Sac Discord for it as well, which I'm not in. Maybe I'll be able to link it. I don't know. You should be able to find it on their respective YouTube channels anyway. So, and I wanted to give it a go. I saw Marsh Flats post a 5-0 on Twitter, and I'm just like, yeah, okay, I want to give this a shot in the challenge. This was like an hour before the challenge was about to fire, so we gave it a shot, and yeah, it went okay. So, this deck, Pile of Swamps. That's all we want. We are not, like, they used to run some amount of Vault of Whispers, but we don't need that anymore because Deadly Dispute is gone, so we do not need to sacrifice artifacts. We're just going to be sacrificing creatures. So just pure swamps. We just want things untapped, and we're only running 17 because our curve stops at 3. Technically, like, possibly even 2. This is a card I'll get to later. So we're running. So the reason Black Sac is actually pretty good now is because we've gotten 2 black creatures recently that 1-drops, 1/1s, and when they die, they produce a token that can actually block. And both have like slightly like positive abilities too. So Infestation Sage, when it dies, it makes a 1/1 flyer. Link Breaker, when it dies, it makes a mercenary that can tap to give something a power. And Nested Shambler makes squirrels equal to its power, which is very good with the mercenary. So you can like sacrifice this, get the mercenary, tap the mercenary on the next turn because it'll have summoning sickness. Give this a power, sacrifice this, then you've got 2 more bodies you can sacrifice. So there is also another card that I'll talk about later that works very good with Nested Shambler. To round out the 1-drops, we have, so those are all our like creatures we want to sacrifice, and then we need things that can actually sacrifice and other payoffs. So our other payoffs are Mortician Beetle, which is whenever a player sacrifices a creature, you may put a 1/1 counter on this. It also works very well with Accursed Marauder, because you can sacrifice your own creature, but it's an edict as well, makes them sacrifice non-token, so it's good against Chrysalis. It's also good against Hexproof, because most of the other creatures they produce are either spawn tokens or like warrior tokens, so you will probably get the Hexproof creature, which is very handy. And yeah, you get a counter when they sacrifice a creature from Mortician Beetle, so that's pretty cool. We have Carrion Feeder. 1 mana, 1/1 can't block, sacrifice, put a counter on it. And we also run Bloodthrone Vampire. So 2 mana, 1/1, and you can sacrifice a creature to give it a temp +2/+2. So, and the other payoff is Voracious Vermin. It doesn't. It's the same as sort of Mortician Beetle, where when a creature dies, it gets a 1/1 counter. When a creature you control dies, it gets a 1/1 counter. It also produces a rat, which is why it costs 3. So you get an extra body with it, which you can sacrifice, and then it becomes a 3/2. It's sort of replaced Gitaxian Infiltrator, which is a 2 mana, 2/1. Whenever you sacrificed any permanent, got a counter. But that was good when we had artifacts, because it countered when you sacrifice treasures and whatnot. So as you can tell, we're not running any of the like treasure makers. So we're not running Freebooter or Shambling Ghast. Not running Shambling Ghast means we're really low on interaction. Like Accursed Marauder is the only thing we have to actually remove creatures. All we're pretty much doing is just trying to go either wide or tall as quickly as possible. So going tall is easier, right? You just like play Mortician Beetle, Carrion Feeder, some of these, and then just make 2 really big creatures, or like 1 really big creature with Bloodthrone Vampire. How do you go wide, you may ask? Well, Supernatural Stamina is a very cool card. So it's sort of like a Raise Dead, but brings it back straight away. It gives a creature +2/+0 when it dies. It comes back tapped. So what you really want to do with this is use it on Nested Shambler. So usually you want to like attack in, hit them for 3. Oh, attack in, use this. They get hit for 3, and then you can sacrifice it to like a Carrion Feeder or Village Rites to be able to like sacrifice it, and then we will get 3 squirrels as the Nested Shambler, and the Nested Shambler comes back. So with that one Nested Shambler, you can get what? Like one sacrifice of the normal Nested Shambler, and then 3 more from the squirrels, plus 2 more from the Nested Shambler, and it coming back. So that's 6 total sacrifices. So you can get like 6 1/1 counters on your Carrion Feeder, thanks to just these 2 cards, which is rather insane. And it can get really out of hand really quickly. Imagine if you got 2 of these things. So we've also got Village Rites, Corrupted Conviction. So running 7 1-mana, sack a creature, draw 2 effects. To be honest, I feel like maybe we want the 8th. Just, you really want to churn through your deck, but I guess like it costs mana and we don't have that many lands, but I don't know, drawing cards is cool. I really like drawing cards. Speaking of drawing cards, Wedding Invitation. This is a card you don't see very often, and also the little trinket text that never gets used is actually useful here. So, when you've made big creatures, sometimes they just get chumped forever and you can't get through. Wedding Invitation and Rite of Consumption, both of which help this problem. So Rite of Consumption is great against fog decks, because so you can, it's pretty much fling, just in black. That's a sorcery, but it also gains you life. That's also slightly relevant against burn. And Wedding Invitation gives a vampire lifelink, and means something can't be blocked this turn. So you can just make one of your like Carrion Feeder can't be blocked, and then you can do the funky Nested Shambler, Supernatural Stamina Sacrifice, make it get 6 power and like get in not blocked. It's just, it's like putting a Artful Dodge on a Cryptic Serpent. if you're mono blue fanatic. And yeah, being able to gain life with Bloodthrone Vampire is actually pretty handy. So I'm willing. This was the new tech that Marsh Flats made, so we'll see how well it goes. And that's pretty much the main deck. I've touched everything there. To the sideboard, we have Spinning Darkness against burn decks, and just more like just some interaction for like walls and elves, and just more things to like creature decks that we have to try to kill. I think it's mainly there for burn. Venusaur, that's there for elves, and just other go-wide decks like White Weenie. Crypt Incursion and Nihil Spellbomb are there for Dredge, because it's, and yeah, that's pretty much it. You could try to bring it in for 5-land Spy. I think you're fine with just Nihil Spellbomb in play, but they might be able to play around it. I don't know. We'll see how things go, but I mean, it's for graveyard decks, obviously. Another Cursed Marauder for Hexproof. 3 Duress just for like High Tide and decks where you need to try to interact with their hand. And 2 Tragic Slip for more creature removal. Same as sort of Spinning Darkness. Just doesn't gain your life and only costs 1 mana. So yeah, that's the deck. I hope you enjoy the challenge, and I will see you in the wrap-up. Alright, welcome to round 1 of the challenge. We're playing Black Sac. We're up against Crazy Morago. I can't keep a 1 land without a card draw engine, I don't think. Or at least like a payoff. I guess there's a payoff, but if I had 1 more land, like instead of the stamina, I think I would have definitely keeped, but this is good. Go back a land. Don't need 3. I definitely want 2. What are we up against? Unsure. I think they're usually Terra. Terra's not too bad, because we just have a lot of dorky things that can block the Terras. Orion, okay. Okay. That means it's not Terra? Terra doesn't run Preordain. What runs Preordain? Is it just like a blue control deck of some description? Dimir of some description? Okay, let's just draw some cards. So I'll play this Infestation stage, and I'm going to sack it. Same thing next turn, if I so desire. Oh, it's high tide. Okay, so we need to be quick. And we don't have anything currently. Keep forgetting high tide's a deck. Hmm. Well, we need to try and be... You draw a payoff. There's a payoff. So we'll see if they won't try and go off turn 4. Ooh, they are. Okay. Double high tide plus puppetry. Okay. 3 high tides. Okay. Double puppetry. I'm just gonna F6 and let them do their thing. They'll probably kill me, but yeah, I don't think there's any point me recording the rest of it. It's just gonna be spinning wheels. And I don't know if people like things spinning wheels, and so I'm just gonna probably skip to where I lose. Or they discard their entire hand. We'll see what happens. Okay, there we go. Now it's over. And I don't want to see the rest of my deck, even though they'll probably figure it out. So, I don't think they're gonna have... Like, I can keep in Rite of Consumption because it's... thing. So, it just... because it's like a double hit. Yes, we definitely want Duress. And I think that's all we really want. Because they could be bringing in Murmuring Mystic. Some versions do, in which I could keep in Accursed Marauder. But I think Wedding Invitation does enough against it that we just take these out. At least this cantrip, Accursed Marauder, is pretty useless. I guess it can sacrifice something, but that doesn't really matter. I think we just run that. I could run Nihil Spellbomb, but they didn't even play any Flood of Recollection, so it doesn't really matter. It could be better than the Wedding Invitation. I don't really think so, though. I suppose it cantrips as well, and it costs 1, so we'll do that swap, and that'll do. So we'll go first. Alright, at least we have a payoff this time. We will keep... I think we just start with Link Breaker. Because it's better if we draw a Nested Shambler later on. Gotta try to win before turn 4. Stamina doesn't really help. I guess I just play the 2 1-drops. I can draw cards later. And if I sack both of these now, it doesn't really matter. Because it'll add like an extra 2 power. Because it'll still stay the same. But then I don't have anything cool to do like this. I think I'm going to sack this Link Breaker. And then I've got sort of like a good middle ground. And if I don't hit a land for the Voracious Vermin. Stamina again. So I guess I attack. Well, I'll stamina this. And attack. Now I can... Village Rites this. If they have a Dispel. Another land. I can play this Nested Shambler. And... Yes, I sack. I may be able to kill them next turn. Should be able to kill them next turn. So I can, like, Mercenary Token this. Supernatural Stamina it. Sacrifice it. That should give me enough power, I hope. Going off already. Okay. Guess they're assuming they're dead. Ooh, okay. I didn't think of Snap. Yeah, and they probably just had me now. I just needed a Duress. I tried to do what I could, but they just went off turn 3 even. Hit through depths. Can untap 1. Nets them 3 mana. And Snap nets them more mana. Okay, yeah. Snap is very good against me. Okay. You have to discard 6 cards. Guess you're just trying to get as many birds as you can. Alright. Yeah, that was interesting. I'll just play this Voracious Vermin. And this Carrion Feeder. And I will do nothing. And trade 2 insect tokens with 2 birds. Guess that's fine. Double, okay, sure. Then the Voracious Vermin gets bigger. To the land, it's good for me. I can play this. Attack with everything. Okay, so we sacrifice rat token. Then I supernatural stamina this nested shower. Then just let it trade. They have 1 less blocker. And then I should be able to kill them next turn. That's a pretty good one. So now I probably can't kill them next turn. And it brainstorms. Okay. I need a snap, please. Yes. Okay. Pretty good one. Only running 2. Zag with everything. We will eat this one. And that'll do. And they concede. Okay, as I said, I think Murmuring Mystic doesn't really matter. Because we should just be able to get around it. I mean, they had to go off turn 3, because I think I did kill them next turn. I think we just run it back. We just hope to hit a duress to slow them down a turn. Sure, this gets countered by Muddle the Mixture, but yeah, I think this is still fine. I think this is still fine. Double duress, I have to keep it, right? Not much of a clock. I need one of the 1-drops to there we go. I guess I start with Mortician Beetle. Then I can Infestation Sage into Village Rites next turn. Are they going to muddle me? I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? For this one. Just try and draw some cards. Try and be aggressive. Okay, drew some lands. Yeah, and I'm like they can brainstorm and put important cards back on top. That's why I don't really want to duress until I want to do like, yeah, I want to do one in like consecutive turns. Ooh, transmute. Okay, so now they can't brainstorm. So whatever they get here, I can just make them discard. We'll see what else they've got. Okay, so they got a snap, which is quite annoying. I don't have any more lands. Do I get... Oh, I guess this is a land. Do I get rid of Merchant Scroll and Snap? I can't, because I've got to play this next turn to be able to, like, put some pressure on. I'll just probably snap my Mortician Beetle, but I don't really have any sack outlets yet. I feel like I have to get rid of High Tide. I can just Merchant Scroll for another one, but it is the name of the deck. We'll play this Bloodthrone Vampire, so they have to keep up Snap for both of these. And now they can't, like, oh, unless they hit a land. I'm like, now they can't Merchant Scroll and Snap. They'll probably get High Tide again. Yep. Okay. Ooh, okay. Do I have lethal? Let's play this Infestation stage, because we're going to do that anyway. We know what they draw. We knew what they drew, which is an island. So they should have these 5 cards. So let's say they use Snap to bounce whatever. I can sacrifice it. And then I can attack. So this will be 5, 6, 7, 8. Double that's enough to kill. So we're going to duress. If they snap me here, then I can kill them next turn. Yeah, so now I just get rid of Snap and they can't do anything, right? Now I buff this. I sacrifice Infestation Sage. That's not enough. Back with these. We go to 2, and then we just write a consumption. They can't even dispel it. They can spell pierce it if they have one. They can reach through mist to try and spell pierce, but I doubt they run spell pierce. Yeah, cool. All right. We beat High Tide. We hit 2 of the 3 duresses. What we needed to do, and they decided to go off turn 3, so got a little lucky. Pretty happy with how that went. Hopefully the luck continues. Alright, welcome to round 2, up against Evil Drake. I cannot remember, I feel like we played them recently. This hand is interesting because we have no fodder. We've got payoffs but no fodder. We're going to see what happens. Like, this hand's fine in a vacuum, I guess. We could just play Carrion Feeder and back it to the village rights, I guess. I don't know. Tron, okay. So, Mortician Beetle first? Could be Fogtron, could be the other one. Guess I just play 2 1-drops, right? It didn't play a, Bauble. Gotta be a colored mana source soon. Okay, they're on, Eggtron or Ultratron or whatever you want to call it. Okay, still no... We'll just Carrion Feeder into village rights here. Hopefully get a Dorky 1-drop. Yeah, that's what we want. Alright, Dorky 1-drop it is. Attack with the team. I'll probably just eat this line breaker straight up. Eat both sides. Because that'll do... Well, that adds 6 power. That means we get to do 11. So, sack this. And just sack it again. And then to 8. So now they need 2 blockers. And I've got an Accursed Marauder to get rid of a Mirror Retriever. Yeah, cool. Easy. They did nothing. I love it when they do. Okay, so artifacts we can't really do anything about, but we do have Graveyard Hate. So we'll bring that in. They have Packdoll Terror. So I guess I can bring in Duress as well. Cursed Marauder I don't think's good. Winning Invitation's fine. Do I think Rite of Consumption is better? I think so. I can probably take out these and add... Could add Encryptor Incursion, but like it's only Mirror Retrievers that matter. Could add Enduress. Could help stall me out a little bit better. They'll probably be running Cart Clan Shaman, actually, so maybe I want Tragic Slip. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Probably too many lands. We've got to mulligan this. One lander, card draw. It seems fine. We'll keep. We'll put back. I feel like I might need this to win. So maybe I put back this. And I can Line Breaker, sack it, Nested Shambler, pump it up, get more things. Line Breaker. I get Tron online next turn. Land, nice. And now I can just attack. Play Corrupted Conviction. Here we get a payoff. Do not. Do I play the Spell Bomb? If I don't play the Nested Shambler, I don't have any Sacrifice Outlet anyway. So I guess I just play this Nihil Spell Bomb. And then they can't combo kill me this turn. Golem tokens might be a little annoying to get through. We've got a Rite of Consumption, so I guess it doesn't matter too much. We're gonna Arcane Shaman? Nope, okay. Didn't hit a land either. So we will do Nested Shambler into Infestation Sage. We will attack. Fine, they need 3 Mirror Retrievers. Do nothing? Okay. Oh, I guess they're gonna sack it after I draw. I'm just gonna play this guy. And there's a sorcery. They'll probably just sack this. Good breath weapon me, actually. Could just chump. I'm gonna still put this here, and I'm gonna attack. They'll probably still just sack this. Yeah. Maybe I should have kept up Supernatural Stamina. Any order. Yeah. I should have figured that was coming. Now I just have 2 creatures. I can't even stamina the Nested Shambler. A little sad, but... Maybe I should have just kept up, expecting that to happen. I can make a golem now. Expedition map's fine. Conduit pylons will probably just mill something. Yep. Expedition map you don't want. Surprised you didn't crack the map first, to be honest. Guess you're going to eat it. Yep. Wellspring's fine. Another artifact. Then you can get a golem to block. Oh, okay. I'll take 3. Yep. They get a golem to block. There's a Mirror Retriever. It's fine. There's a Beetle. Pretty good. Not great, because I still have no Sacrifice Outlet. Map. So 2 cards left in hand, plus a land. Jukabog. Okay, I have nothing in my graveyard I care about, I don't think. Sure. is a tad annoying. Keeps one on top. Draws the card. Plays another card, draw spell. Gets another golem. I think I trade here. Not Nested Shamble are good, but I think it's still fine. Breath Weapon me again. Oh, okay. Yep, draw 3 cards. I go. Yay. Yeah, I think we're just dead. I didn't play around the Breath Weapon. Maybe I just cut Rider Consumption down to 1. Anger and Marauder? Yeah, okay, I'm not coming back from that. Okay. So I think I'm going to bring in a Wedding Invitation, because at least that cantrips. And I think that's good enough. Do I still want 1? Nah, I think I'm fine with just Wedding Invitations. They were pretty bad. I don't need the life gain. Yeah, sure. So let's just Beetle. Hope we don't get Breath Weaponed again. Map is fine. I guess I just try and be aggressive. Which is hard to do when you're just playing 1/1s. Back map straight up. Okay. Tron is online turn 3 every game. Hooray. I'll draw a card. Okay. This. I guess that is pretty good. Should protect me against most things. Prism's fine. Like a Breath Weapon here is still pretty brutal. I think they're trying to figure out if they can tap out or not. Okay, they did not. Not great. I think I still try and play this Bloodthrone Vampire. Guess I can play Wedding Invitation first. See if I hit a like instant speed sack thing. I do not. I think I still play this. And if they sweep my board clean, then that's fine. I get 2 squirrels. I probably should have swung first, actually. Knowing what they probably had in hand. Okay. Sure. That was not what I expected. I can just attack. And then I may be able to kill them next turn if they don't kill me. Rangren? Okay. That might be hard to beat. Is there low on colored mana? Okay, so they gain 10. Yep. 24. 6/6. A beetle. Line breaker. Okay, so how much damage can I do here? Let's say I just sack this line breaker now. See what everything looks like. Have to go yes. Okay, now I can attack with everything. I can't sack any of the Wedding Invitations, otherwise they gain life. So I need to somehow make these big enough for them to want to block, in which this can get 8. 8. This gets 4. This is at 6. So that's 11, 14. I guess I gotta just see what happens, right? We'll see if they block. If they don't block, I'm just gonna let it happen. I don't think I can kill them. So we're currently at 5, and each creature I sacrifice gives me 3 power, right? So 4, 5, 6 creatures times 3 is 18. Oh, I need to math this again. It's 18 plus 5, which is 23. So I'm 1 short. So I guess we sacrifice this. Math though. Yeah, okay. So this is currently 8. This is currently 8. And if I sacrifice, so I can get 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Yeah, I'm currently 1 short. So I'm going to leave this as it is. I guess I can sacrifice the squirrel. Because I want to try to be able to... Yeah, so I'll sacrifice the squirrel. To do a decent amount of damage. And then we'll just let them combo kill me. Yes. Yep. Okay, here's to hoping they don't have an altar. And it gains them 8 life. Another color. Second the map token. Did they play to land this turn? They have. Okay. Sure. The 22. Now they can sack the map token and the candy trail. And still have a blocker. Okay, well, I don't think I can get through that much in 1 turn. Alright, need another sack creature. Need another sackable creature. Okay, that doesn't help me. I guess I put this on here. And then I go to combat. Swing with the team. So I can sack 4 creatures. So 9, 9. So they'll all be 9s. That's 27, so that's still not enough. I think I still need to just do... So I'll always yield. Let me get to all 9s. 27. And just hope that the 2 Mortician Beetles might be able to get there. Could leave this back, but I'll just... Yeah, I'll leave that one back. Hit a Mirror Retriever. Yeah, okay, they got me. We got close. I wonder if we... Duress wouldn't have helped. I think if we drew another creature, we would have gained an extra 2... Oh, but then they would just had the Mirror Retriever loop anyway, so... Oh well. Let's hope we get better matchup next time. Alright, welcome to round 3 versus Illuminati. So this will be Mono Blue Terror, most probably. That's what they're usually on. Which we should be okay with. Coast Marauder is pretty great here, so we'll definitely keep this. Delvering up straight away. Okay. So we're gonna line breaker here. And then we'll probably just a Curse Marauder. Spell Pierce doesn't really matter. Fine. Big Conviction's pretty good. There's definitely going to be a counter spell in my future, surely. So we'll attack first. And I'm going to try to play the Bloodthrone Vampire. I'd prefer the Marauder to resolve. I'm fine with this getting countered. Nice. Okay, so that means they're going to Brainstorm plus mill. Or just double mill. Okay, alright. So 3 spells in graveyard. Corrupted Conviction. Okay, I think I attack first. Okay, so they're going to have Spell Pierce. So I guess I just try and Marauder into Nested Shambler. Okay, Corrupted Conviction. They Spell Pierce me, I can pay the 2. And they just Spell Pierce me again. I think I got to play this. Cool, alright. So there could be a point where it's going to be too hard to do it with... So I could have tried to, like, sack it, use Supernatural Stamina, but I think it's going to be too hard to, like, get around Spell Pierce that way. Then we've got this, and then I can play Nested Shambler. And then I can try and do the funky stuff with the Nested Shambler. If they haven't done anything else, they're not going to counter that. Did nothing. Interesting. Terror? Okay, they must just have a bucket load of terrors. Okay. We just line up this Nested Shambler to Oblivion. Draw some cards. Then I can do it again. Seems good. And now I can attack with this, and they have to block, but I have to sacrifice how many creatures? Yeah, I don't need to attack with it just yet. They need to hold back to block. Okay, that might let them get a couple more terrors into play. I just want to get this vermin down to be able to have another, like, big creature. They can't attack, yeah. Another one? What do I do here? I guess I play this. Yay. Now I put the token on here. I'll give it an extra power. And then I'm probably just gonna sack it. I guess I can attack with everything. Right, so we sack this. Probably could have Supernatural Stamina. Oh, well, I can't because they have the, We sack this. Well, sack this rat because it can't block. And I need to sack one more. I guess can be this Nested Shambler. That will do. Pick 7. See if we can do anything about my 5-4 and my pile of squirrels. Do I want to try? What if they've got double Spell Pierce? I'm gonna sack it. That's fine. Terra. Can't attack. Oh, I guess they can, because they can just block this, right? No, but then they're dead to supernatural stamina. Okay, well, they're dead to supernatural stamina. 7, 8, 9, 10. Now they have to block that, and then they're just dead. I'll play this too. Attack. Block that. Take 10. Cool. Alrighty. Bring in the other Accursed Marauder. I'm not trying to play with Rite of Consumption. That seems dangerous. We can bring in Spell Bombs because it slows them down. I guess Tragic Slip's also pretty good. I don't think we need to get anything big to block in. They've only got big creatures that we're happy enough to trade with. Take out a Spell Bomb. Super Removal's good. No early like thing, but we got like 2 pieces of removal, so we're gonna keep. Like all we need is one little dude to be able to sacrifice, and I think we're great. And Mondelva. Land's okay. Help us play around Spell Pierce. Do nothing. Oh, okay. Unexpected. Would really love one of my 1-drop sack pieces. Ooh. I'd put it at the bottom. Yeah, we're not doing much here. Shuffle? Thought Scour, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Delve is fine. Into a Terror. Get Spell Pierced here. So I will just hold on to this Tragic Slip. Now I can cast this Tragic Slip. Can't Spell Pierce me. Play this Nested Shambler. Pass. And they can play a Terror. They have one. Not. I mean, that's pretty funny. I run Boomerang. Maybe just keep it for the Curse Marauder. I'll just... We don't need to be too reckless here. We'll just pass. They're not doing too much. The Sleep of the Dead, which is very annoying. Maybe I need a Nihil Spellbomb for that. The Delver. Stamina into Conviction is pretty cool. I can't get Spell Pierced. I get 4 dudes. I'm gonna try it. Sure, I miss out on 2 damage. Yeah, okay. Back. Attack with the team. Play a Linebreaker. And we'll play a Cursed Marauder. Why not? They'll probably have to tap out for it anyway. Yep. Sure. That means I can do that. And just play out my hand, I guess. Mental note. Okay, please don't hit a Terror. Ooh. What is this? Demon Furia? Yep. Sure. I'll put it second from the top. We'll see if I draw it. Are they going to be attacking me or no? No, okay. I can just keep playing average guys. Cool, take 4. And now they can probably get a terror. Does not shuffle. Take 3. Terror, sure. Sleep of the Dead. Okay. Cool. A good one. That'll just get Slept of the Dead, but that's fine. Hit me for 8, so they still can't technically win, even if they Sleep of the Dead twice. They'll tap down the 3/2. Yep. Back with both. Okay. Now they need another terror. They just Sleep of the Dead, another 1/1. Okay. I can play this. And they have to, do they have enough? They can't Sleep of the Dead twice for these two. But then these will untap. All I have to do is tap down. Let's say they tap down these two. They can't really. So I just swing with the rat token. You gotta tap this down. And this down. Make it so they can't attack with the terror. So now I've got 3 turns to not. Well, I can block with the Infestation Sage token as well. If I need to block a Delver. Now they can't attack with the terror. Yep, we'll take 3. Gonna Sleep of the Dead. Play another big boy. Guess I just eat it. Technically gone anyway. And Sleep of the Dead, the Carrion Feeder? Yep. That's fine. Sack, I can sack this. So many cards. I can sack this. Get a guy, put it on this. Attack with just this and this. But I need to keep 2 blockers back. I guess the Line Breaker and the Infestation Sage are blockers that I can bring up at instant speed. I think we're fine. Now I attack with the team. They'll block the squirrel. Or that one. Oh, they can tap down the flyer, sure. So now I sacrifice that one. Village rights. Okay, this is fine. Take 4. I sack the Nested Shambler. I'll play this. Go. I need to make their terror unblockable. They can't deep analysis anymore, which is good. Sleep of the Dead, the insect token? Or the Bloodthrone vampire, I guess. Insect token, sure. And the Bloodthrone vampire. Sure. And then see if I don't see the line. Yep, fair play. Yep. Should have sacked to the Carrion Feeder. That was... I knew I'd get the concession as soon as I blocked, so it didn't matter too much to me. But, alright. We're now 2-1. Did we win that 2-0? I think we did. I think they got real unlucky. They lost half their deck, and they did not see... They saw 1 Terror. 1 Terror, 2 Delvers. But the fact that we can avoid Sleep of the Dead to be able to block by sacrificing either Link Breaker or Infestation Sage does really help this matchup. So cool. Hope we keep this run going. All right, welcome to round 4 versus 2-round MTG. They're usually on Hexproof, so this is a little awkward that we don't have a Cursed Marauder, but we've got 2 card draw spells to dig, and also we don't actually know if they're on Hexproof, so there's no real point. So we will keep this. And it's looking like Hexproof or Land Destruction. Yep, Hexproof it probably is. Doing that is white. I guess we just play Mortician Beetle. And then we can Nested Shamble of Village Rites next turn. From Bell. Well, I can't kill that. Uses Slippery Boggle. Okay. Can't cast Slippery Boggle. Okay. There we go. Nested Shambler. Village Rites. Always yes. Oop. Always yes. Shield. Okay, that's fine. Alright, now we hit Boggle. Yep. Cartouche. Okay. And Imperial Armor? Yep, okay. We really need to hit a... I don't have a sacrifice outlet. Is my problem. I can play this Voracious Vermin, but it's not really going to do anything. I think I just play this Nested Shambler and then, like, Stamina Village Rites it. Hope I don't die this turn. Hope it doesn't get Trample. Heck yeah. Yep, okay, well, that's Trample. Imperial Armor. Okay. 14. Can't really do anything about it. Take 14. And then we'll just do this that we're going to do anyway. We'll get our 4 creatures. Draw 2 cards. Nope. Okay. I draw a spell. I could play Mortician Beetle to get an extra counter on it. I don't think... I think I'm better off in case I draw another card draw spell. Yeah, okay. Now I go Mortician Beetle, Nested Shambler, Carrion Feeder, and attack with these. And then hope I have enough creatures to sacrifice to trade with the Boggle. They don't play an Ancestral Mask on it? Yep, okay. You got it. Alright, well, we're only running 2, so I can't really complain too much. So I guess we bring in another one, and we bring in Duress. We will take out Rite of Consumption and Wedding Invitation. We got to almost 20 cards deep. Alright, yes, I would like to go first. We have an Accursed Marauder and a Supernatural Stamina. I guess we keep. And hopefully we can bait a decent amount of auras on the first one. That is fine. Bloodthrone Vampire. is a card that I can play. Earth's fine. Cartouche, okay. Can't block it. Station Sage is in. Oh, I think I just wait. Could attack with this. But I think I want them to try to like buff this up a decent amount. And this can become like a 5/5, so if not more, because of thanks to supernatural stamina. I think we just pass. We'll see if we can bait some big aura onto the Glade Cover Scout. And I can do it. So, yeah, and then I can, like, use it, sacrifice as Infestation Stage to keep it around, and then I can stamina sacrifice it if I need to bring it back again. Which I think is pretty cool tech. But I'm probably just going to Village Rites the Infestation Sage anyway. Rancor? Yep. A little annoying. Also a little annoying. A lot of damage. Yep, we take 8. And I think I just Village Rites. There's an Acid Chamber, cool. Do I worry about using another Village Rites? I don't think so. I think I like the Flyer. Duress is interesting. I want to do that. I guess I can't stamina. Yeah, we should be fine. We'll Duress first. Get rid of Ancestral Mask. There'll be a Rancor. That's fine. They don't have any hexproof things, so they're going to put it on this warrior token. I'm better off sacrificing this. And then trying to get a bucket load of tokens for the kill. Sure. And we'll just attack with the Flyer. Okay, that makes it worse. Yep. Celestial Mask on it. Oh, and there's a... Jeez. Okay. Well, I don't think I can... Well... So, just get rid of Ethereal Armor. They'll still have a... Rancor plus Ancestral Mask. Do I keep the stamina for another one? I don't think I do. Well, I guess I'm going to sack this anyway, right? So I guess I stamina this. And then Cursed Marauder. Sack it. And I can attack. So this is going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Got Vigilant. They can just keep chipping in. I guess I just attack with this. Then I try and like block everything on the warrior token if it decides to attack in. Which it shouldn't, unless they hit a land. Yeah, okay. Am I dead to the thing next turn? I don't think so. I guess I just sack a squirrel. I guess I just attack with everything. And then I get hit with Ancestral Mask, which gives +4, 7, 8. And they shouldn't be able to cast anything else. Attack with everything. I think they have to block this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, they don't have to. They'll have to next turn. Yeah, okay. Now I just have to sacrifice guess a nested shambler, because if I get a stamina, I prefer to do it on this. Guess I can try and if I get a stamina, so now I can use it. I can use it at instant speed. I'll lose itself, which is annoying but fine. So I think I want to try to find another creature. There we go. And pass. Then I'll put the thing on it, and then I can stamina this, sack it, they lose it. And then from there, I almost win. I put stamina on this, and we sacrifice it. Comes back. We'll sack the nested shambler. Play this. That should be cool. Maybe not. No, I'm one off. Oh, I could have just sacked 2 more creatures. Or done that too. I'll get rid of the Rancor. There's nothing they can have that could stop. I should have just killed them that turn, but decided not to math. Wait, alright, we hit 2 Marauders, which is all we really need to do. We just need to hit Marauders. We could bring in Tragic Slip to try to make it... Nah, that's too ridiculous. Brandon Sorrow? Nah, it doesn't work either. Run it back. Hope for the best. Expect the worst. We've gone to 3 games every time. Oh, we beat Terra 2-0. Sack fodder. Can't keep this. No payoff, no card draw. We have things. Sure, we've only got 1 land. But I think this is fine. I think the duress does help here. Boggle, okay. I don't think we need to be aggressive just yet. I'd rather just duress. Get rid of the ethereal armor, I guess. Hey, abundant growth, do nothing else. Oh, hit a land. They can abundant growth again. And they have 2 fresh cards, which will probably kill me. So I just need to go this, this, and hope that they either A, don't hit a land for the 3-drop ones, or B, just hit garbage. Okay. Okay, alright. They've hit relative garbage. Good for me. They shouldn't swing here. And then it's attack with both. They're trying to think, okay, I've got double stamina on a Link Breaker, so should be okay. I've got too many tricks for them to even want to like triple block anything. Yeah, that's great. Gives us another way to buff. Attack with both. Yeah, they shouldn't block. Now we just stamina this. Take the hit. Then sack it. Build, always yes. Build, always build. And that will do. Okay, no Armadillo Cloak. Good. I'm like, good card? No good card. Just attack with the team. Nothing. Do the same thing. Take the damage. Sack it. Then they have to start blocking the Carrion Feeder and the Mortician Beetle. Because they're both lethal. Well, both lethal? Get a line brink. I don't want to get to 8. Well, unbound loop for Mortician Beetle found? I don't know what that was. Yep, drew nothing. Woo! We got there. Turn 1 Duress. Gets him every time on a mulligan to 5. Welcome to the Boggles. Carrion Feeder, I guess, would have just been an extra creature. So let's say they had nothing. We attack with everything. They have to block these 2, because if they don't, I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 creatures I can sacrifice, which is enough for both of these to be lethal. So they'd have to lose 2 to there, and then they probably have to block something else as well. No, they don't. Yeah, and then they just they chump those 2 there, leave the Ledgewalker alive, and then hope to hit something good into something good. I don't know. Anyway, 3-1. 2 more rounds to go. Alright, welcome to round 5 versus Mooka 33. This hand seems reasonable. We have card draw, a thing to sack, a couple of payoffs. We should be alright. I think they usually play Terra. So we've already beaten Terra once. This should be okay. We're going to start with a Mortician Beetle. And then we can go like Carrion Feeder into Nested Shambler. We'll try Nested Shambler first. Okay. We'll play Carrion Feeder. Back for 1. They did get the fodder, which is not great, but can't do much. Ooh, Boomerang. That's not good for me. I guess we just play another Mortician Beetle. Do another Carrion Feeder. And we will attack. I'm going to sacrifice this Carrion Feeder. 2. They can Boomerang something if they want. Do this too. Take 4. Pile of 2/2s. Or Deep Analysis. Okay. Seems risky. No, I have nothing else. I can Village Rites the Carrion Feeder. And just play this Wedding Invitation. Yeah, that's fine. Will do. Yep, now we'll see how many terrors they play. An Artful Dodge. There's 1 Serpent. A terror. Do another terror? Okay. Not fantastic, I will admit. I would like a land here, please. Not hit. They've got 1 Artful Dodge, which is fine. Guess I could just Infestation Sage and Link Breaker. Then I can sack. I've got 4 things I can sack. So let's say they don't have anything. I can sacrifice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Goes to 8. Or I can just attack with everything. They have to like triple block. Like block all of these, and then I trade with 1. I think that's fine. Block. Yep. And we sack this. Sack this. And I just sack both of them. So I get a little wrecked by Sleep of the Dead. Yep. Or double boomerang. Okay, I don't know what they're doing. I don't think they can get anything from Etta here. Okay. We're up a game. We just bring in the Accursed Marauder. We take out the Rider Consumptions because trying to play around Spell Pierce is painful. We brought in Nihil Spell Bombs last time. We took out a... yeah, and Wedding Invitation, like, gave us lethal there if they ever drew a creature. We'll bring in Duress. I think this is fine. The creatures get big enough that it... yeah, we don't really need to make them unblockable. One lander. I'm gonna keep. It's got a lot of stuff. And it pays off. So I can just start off with Carrion Feeder. Ooh, Vapor Snag. That's not good. Okay, so now I just play Nested Shambler and Infestation Sage. Probably should have played Nihil Spellbomb, but attack with just this. Could sack Nested Shambler. Well. Extra damage. Don't want to commit too much because of Vapor Snag and Boomerang. Whew, okay. That's scary. Maybe I should have Nihil Spellbombed. Just hope it's one snake. Not three yet. Sure. Hit me with a land, please. Nice. Now I can Spellbomb. Can't do anything about it. Another Nested Shambler. And I will just draw the card off this. I could chip in for one, but I think this is fine just to do nothing. Because they're not going to be able to cast another big snake anyway. Okay. Going true. Chump here. I'll eat it. Silver is fine. Okay, we will attack with the team. Expect a bounce on the Carrion Feeder? No, okay. Take 6 then? Play Blind Brinker. Link Breaker. I will remember how to pronounce this at one point. Boomerang the Carrion Feeder. Well, that was expected, right? I think that's fine. Flips? Never flips. Ha ha ha. Back with Big Boy. We will jump here. Because now they're running Artful Dodge, I'd rather not, like, get close to thing. And I got plenty of creatures as fodder. It doesn't really matter. Now I can replay this Carrion Feeder, which will probably get counterspelled. Oh, okay. Let's make this bigger. And then attack with the team. Silver block squirrel. I am fine with that trade. I will then get 2 more squirrels. And we'll play this Bloodthrone Vampire. Which can eat a counterspell if it wants. This is another creature. I don't think I'm going to go too much into any of these because of all that pinpoint bounce they've got. Well, that too, I guess. And another one? What is this? Okay. Sure. Gonna swing at me? I don't think you can. Oh, okay. They're trying. Well, I can't block. Another Bloodthrone vampire. So if I attack with this... Well, how about I just Infestation Sage into Corrupted Conviction? Another Karen Feeder in a village, right? Okay. So they have to block this, otherwise they're literally dead. So the mercenary token doesn't matter, I can just attack with it. Attack with one, so I have to block this, I get through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think they can kill me. Replay Karen Feeder, I'm just going to eat the other one. So now we attack. Block here. I eat it. And pass. And they shouldn't be able to do an extra 2 damage plus these 2 Cryptic Serpents. Clone reveal? There, okay. And it's so sad when you have to pay almost retail for the Serpents. Okay. We're 4-1, baby! Beat Terra twice. We've only lost to Fangren Marauder, technically, so... Alright, if we get... Let's have a look, So we're reasonable within the 3-1s. We're not fantastic, because, like, we got 2 2-2s as our... got 2 2-2s, a 1-2, and... Evil Drake, so 3-1. So, if they all win... Well, I guess it depends... We got one more round, so if we win, we're straight in. If we lose, it depends on how our matchups are. So we'll see how that happens. Oh no. Round 6? Final round versus Iverno P. They're on Turbofog the last couple of times, so this is not going to go well, probably. If they're on Turbofog, I think I need something better. Got a Rite of Consumption. That's what I need. I think I can't keep a 0 lander on the play. Sure, we'll keep this. Put back a land and I guess the supernatural stamina. Alright, we'll see how fast we can go. Yep, it is Black Fog. I don't need to attack for 2. I'd rather just Corrupted Conviction, the line brinker next turn. They're not stopping on their first main. Something is very weird going on. I guess I nested Shambler. And then we attack. There's no point doing anything now. Yes, yield. Okay. Who needs a first main, I guess? Not them. Keep the carrion feeder in hand, I guess. On this. Back it now. And back this. 7. That'll do. Try and make everyone lethal from here on. Get treasure? Yep. Sure. I guess it saves them on time. Just very strange for me, that's all. Do it on this, doesn't really matter. Attack. Shouldn't have attacked with everything. Tangle. No space, that's fine. You draw 2 cards. Okay. Does attack with the Mortician Beetle? And one more. Back. Sure. And this is fine. Back with these two? They have to fog. They Lembus, then they just die. Yep. Expected. Useless. Also useless. Beetle. Attack with this guy. This. At least make it lethal. Lembus? Oh, we're gonna weather the storm. Okay, that's fine. Yep. I gained 3. Fine. Guess I tag with everything. They got another tangle, that's fine. Yep. Do. One. Nothing I can really do here. Other than just hope for the best. Hope that they don't run toxin analysis. I'm pretty sure they do, though. Get nothing. Back with these two, I guess. You can just jump with the 2 plant tokens. Fine, had to get them out of there eventually anyway. We've only hit 1 card draw spell, right? Weather Storm. I'll make a treasure. Okay. Face some guards. Annoying. Drawing lands. Completely useless. These 2, I guess. Oh, I just got a Stream of Thought. Interesting. Fog. Sure. I can't really stamina the gambler now either. They just need to get above 20 and then crit rats me for 20. Yeah, that's just game. I was hoping they didn't have it, but they had it. Now I just die. So we take out a Curse Marauder. We bring in Spell Bomb. We take out Wedding Invitation. Bring in Duress. We just hope to hit the right consumption this time. I feel like I can bring in the other. I probably need the other Duress, but I didn't know what to take out, so. Okay, well, this seems fine. We've got this and. Yeah, we got the card we needed to win last time, so. Well, I guess attack, sack it, hope to hit another relevant one drop. There we go. Okay. Need a sack outlet to go with it. Fine. Yep, now we've just got absolutely nothing. I think I just need to get rid of it. Yeah, that's fine. It's only a sack outlet though. Land? Put it to the bottom. Yeah, miss land drop. That's what we like to see. I wish I was missing land drops. I have nothing. I can supernatural stamina. Rite of consumption. Yeah, that's something. It's 3 extra power, I guess. Yep. I take 1. If I hit a sack outlet, if I hit one of the... Yeah, there we go. I better say, if I hit anything, I think I just win. Now I can swing with everything. If I sack, let's weather the storm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I want to do it on here. Just gonna stack it. And we sack this again. And we sack insect token. So this is currently 10, 11. So now I have to sacrifice this insect token. Now this is lethal. I have to fog. Yes. And then I just sack this. And this. Rite of consumption. Nice. Okay. Cracking the Nihil Spellbomb was correct. And now we bring in the other Duress. Mainly just to see what they're working with. And we take out... We need all the card draw. We need the sacrifice outlets, obviously. We need Mortician Beetle. I guess the Vermin? Just because it costs 3 mana? Or do I take out a land because the game's going to go so long that... Yeah, we'll go with that. No early game creature, but I think we keep. Because we got 7 cards. We got 2 lands. Fine. Carrying Peter. Play a Bloodthrone Vampire. Yeah, they hit the land. That's good. Carrying Feeder. We attack. Draw 2 cards. Yep. In 2 as well. Infire's fine. Still hit a land drop. Link Breaker. Guess now that I have this one, I don't need to supernatural stamina. I want to hit a land. Guess I just attack first. Doesn't really do much. Yeah, I'm better off keeping these for nested shamblers. Attack this. Draw some lands. Well, I didn't mean to draw 2 lands, but it'll do. And that will be enough. Yeah, and then I'll Corrupted Conviction on their turn, so they can't weather storm me. You. Fishing Beetle. Just attack. And sack him by Karen Feeder, and I'll probably just sack that. Only 5, but better than nothing. They haven't stumbled, but I have, so yeah, okay. I feel like it's a pretty lost cause at this point already. But it's Turbofog. Turbofog succeeding. I'm happy enough with Turbofog doing alright. Gotta keep the Spellbomb for a moment's peace, even though it doesn't really matter. They're probably just gonna crit Rats me at some point anyway. Okay. Seems a little desperation. Want to hit that land drop, I guess? Okay, that's pretty bad for me. Doing great. Now yeah. Now I do absolutely nothing, because they can just gain 4 life. Yep. Okay. As long as it doesn't get Toxin, I think I'm fine. Yeah. Whoops. Oh well. Guess these are gonna die anyway. I'll take with everything. Yep. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. That's free value right there if you've been that. No, you're gonna draw it? Okay. Desperate for a fog, maybe? Okay, so I guess I sack this. Sack this. Sack this. Everything can take 1. Okay. So I can only pick 1 to survive. Guess I pick the Carrion Feeder because I got a sack outlet. Nice. Ooh. Not enough for me to win. It would have been if... Go whack them hard now? I'll whack them hard now. Seven. Yeah, it's good enough. Fine. I got a moment's peace in hand. Just keep playing the lands I keep drawing. Tag with all of these. Boggin. Yep. And they can gain a decent amount. I'll just spell bomb on their turn. Crack the heaped harvest. Oh, mega treasure. Okay. I would have tried to get a basic out of your deck. I guess the treasure is probably more relevant. Sure. Yeah, and I can't even get rid of it in the graveyard. They can sack it straight away. But no priority at any point. Doesn't really matter. They can just cast it at instant speed anyway. Yeah, we definitely just spell bomb here. Now they eviscerate his insight. Yep. Back the treasure. Yep. Yep. As expected. Sweet nothing. Oh. Yep. Okay. I've drawn more than half the lands in my deck. I've got 16. I've currently got 9. So that means there's 8 left in my deck. I've got 30 non-land cards. Please, deck. We've been given opportunities here and you're just letting me down. Do I cast it? Sure, I've got nothing else to do. That's crypt rats everywhere, okay. Flashback. Yep. Still 3 more fogs. We've got no card draw though. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They can't really kill this Mortician Beetle yet. Oh, they're getting there though. Not card draw, but it's more black sources for fails to find. Okay. Come on, deck. Really? Now just crack a pole of food, gain a pole of life. Oh no, make 3 treasures, and then you'll have enough to be able to kill the Mortician Beetle. So, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like this. Now it's on 8, so now they shouldn't be able to kill my Mortician Beetle. I think? Let's say they do it for 1. I think I need to get it to 10, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, okay, I think they can hit me for 13. I think they just get it. Oh, they had the toxin anyway. That was pretty bad RNG. But, oh well. Just how it goes. So, probably still dead anyway, but we're just gonna sack this and then sack this. They gain less life. Oh, come on. Turn too late. And it just crit reject me for 7. GG. 4-2. So let's see how we're going. So I need Evil Drake to win. Well, like our match win percentage is pretty average. I guess Ivern winning helps because they were above us anyway. So Muka, 2 rad. Illuminati doesn't matter because they not plan anymore. So Maragno. They went 2-4. That's bad for me. So losing. They'll be alright. 2 rad. They won. And Muka won. Okay. 2 wins, 2 losses. A win and a possible win. If Evil Drake wins, we may get there. Their match win percentage is much better than mine, so is theirs. All these people's are, so likelihood is not good, but we'll probably just wrap this up. If if I manage to top 8, then you'll see another round. If not, I'll see us in the wrap up. All right, so a little bit brutal at the end there, I will admit, having to play against Turbofog, which is always like pretty bad for any sort of aggro deck. We have Rite of Consumption, which did win game 2, even though they did stumble on mana in that game. And like we drew, what did I say at the end there? I don't know, probably like 9 or 10 lands. we had 36 cards and had 30 non-lands left in our deck. So that was pretty unlucky, but it's just how it goes sometimes, especially in a rough matchup like that one. So we started off with beating High Tide. We lost game 1 because we were too slow. Kept a pretty clunky hand, and then we had enough interaction, enough duresses in game 2 and 3 to be able to buy ourselves a couple of turns to be able to beat them down, which was nice. We lost to Tron, which was a little awkward. We can't really beat Fangren Marauder. maybe I should have tried to like bring something in to beat it, but like as soon as it comes down, it gains them 15 life, and then they can just keep gaining like 15 life every turn until they find a way to start comboing. And I think, yeah, and they did that game 3 pretty quickly, so how it goes. Just gotta hope that they don't draw as well next time. I don't know if they're running like 4 Fangrins after board, but the fact that they hit it like round 2 and round 3 like pretty consistently was game 2 and game 3. Yeah, that was a bit annoying. We beat Mono Blue Terror in round 3 and round 5, in which like this is like people say White Weenie has a rough matchup. Well, is like a 50-50 against Terror because you just gotta like go wide with flies and you can chump with inspectors down on the ground. This matchup seems fantastic. It's sort of like Elves. Elves just goes too wide too quick and Mono Blue can't deal with it. So it's the same here. You can, like, you've got 1, 2, 3 different, like, you've got 12 creatures that you're just willing to chump away at any terror that they decide to, like, swing in with. And then you get a 1/1 that you can, I don't know, eat with something else, or you can block, eat it, and then you have a bigger creature that you can start beating down with, and they have to block with multiple creatures. It just seems like if they're not running Boomerang to annoy your Carrion Feeder and Mortician Beetles and whatnot, or especially Bloodthrone Vampire, then yeah, you just don't care. You should be able to beat them pretty handily, so that's a nice like common deck that this deck's good against, which is great to have. And we beat Hexproof, which was very touch and go. We did lose game 1 because we couldn't find the Cursed Marauder, and then we hit the Cursed Marauder in games 2 and 3 because we started an extra one. So I'm thinking, and yeah, and that's, so we ended up 4-2. I can't remember, my breakers were pretty bad. I think I ended up like 12th, which, I went 4-2. I'm pretty happy with that. Considering our losses were, well, like, Blue Terror is good. I feel like 50 High Tide, we probably should have lost. I think we got lucky there. A Hexproof, about 50-50. I think we got unlucky to not get a Curse Marauder, and then we hit what we needed to in games 2 and 3. Tron and Turbofog just seem pretty rough, and Fogtron as well. So, like, maybe, like, Wedding Invitation seemed pretty average, to be honest. Like, I don't know if this is what I'm looking for in this deck. I feel like maybe we want another Rite of Consumption in the sideboard. Like I really wanted to see it against Fogtron and against other decks where they're gonna keep chump blocking all the time. I think it's like this is fine as a way to kill them rather than Wedding Invitation. So like I feel like these can go, and I feel like maybe another Corrupted Conviction and maybe the third Accursed Marauder in the main for these two, just to see how that goes. Because I really like the non-treasure makers currently. Like I think this is just like a very cool engine. Like even Voracious Vermin might be able to be cut. I'd never even seen this card until I saw this deck, to be honest. And it was fine. It did its job in a couple of games, but costing 3 is a little steep in this deck. So maybe this could be something else in which, like, I haven't played this deck enough to be able to, like, suggest other cards. I can just suggest, like, upping the number of things that already exist that I enjoyed. Yeah. Crypt Incursion, I'm still not too sure on. I feel like maybe, like, a third Nihil Spellbomb instead of that. Maybe a fourth Accursed Marauder just because I played against Hexproof. Maybe another Duress to be able to, like, deal with High Tide and Turbofog. Not entirely sure. I only played, like, yeah, I didn't play a diverse, like, I needed to play against Burn. I really want to know how this deck goes against Burn, because I think that's where Wedding Invitation and Rite of Consumption shine. And maybe sometimes you need a, what's the Unexpected Fangs? Might be what you need in that sort of matchup too. Like maybe Spinning Darkness is enough, and I highly doubt you're going to be casting Crypt Incursion against Burn, but that's the deck I can feel can outrace you just because they can chump with Voldar and Epicures and yeah, burn your face, and we just don't have that much life gain to be able to survive long enough, I think. But hey, deck is very cool. I'm very impressed with how it's coming along. Excited to see where it goes, and I may play it again at some point. I hope you enjoyed that run, and I'll see you on the next video.